This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go here in Inglewood. And the decision to bring that out of 4-1. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive. Swing it out to his fullback. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Chargers have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Camper. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. Was brought down, and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That is caught by the tight end. Rondé Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off.
Set. 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal. Watch the whip.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Khalil Mack multiple times
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action now with Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 2. Another run here for Robinson. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. For the first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Atlanta.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 40-yard line.
19 Lions.
On 2nd down, Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Falcon first down.
From the gun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Falcons.
On play action, Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no...
And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Go.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Past the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They're going to go play action with Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
And 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Atlanta.
Defensively, bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught right side. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
At the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So after 1, the Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run!
Shotgun now for Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
A loss of 2.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That's on the former first-rounder, Rashawn Slater. Throwing now is Herbert. That's complete. He's got it to Trey House. Well, that house is going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Kicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Falcons 6. Cameron Dicker to kick off the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And once again, he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
Ready, come, 19.
a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
60 back there, 60, 70, tempo.
On third down, Penix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did it. Everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Set to go now on first and 10. To throw again, it's Penix. And is downfield to the tight end hits. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Falcon first down.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, from the 25, it's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
To number 8, Kyle Pitts. It's a gain of 10. First down, Falcons.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground for about 7.
Tackle at the 7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Now Penix to throw on second down. He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta.
Touchdown Atlanta.
Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
14.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Chargers take over. First and 10 at their
better bring your business. We'll be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em up.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8.
Lion.
They'll run, and this is Amari Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
She said that I'm falling like a lot of symbolism. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. My name Green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Bible pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog.
37. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Taken at the 19. Oh, how about that? He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Receiver in motion. Going right. Throwing now. Penix on 1st down. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Davis now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was Odafe Owe to make the play.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing, Herbert. This one complete, right side. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
8-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. As it comes 22 seconds remaining until halftime.
You want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's in. Orlando Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's a second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver. And when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers go up by 7, 28-21. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
18. Here we go, set. 19, 70 Lions. Go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He's got his target. That's Pitts. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
19, 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Hurt.
On 1st down, it's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal.
7-yard attempt.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert will set up the screen to Hampton. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down up up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Give him
yards.
14 on that play. One play, one first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Handoff as they try to run it here. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Perfect. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Was brought down, and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. And the lefty panics on 1st down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Shotgun now for Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem. And plays like that are wrong. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Set. Kaplan. 59. Ready.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Herbert to throw. That's into the hands of Harris. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And the Chargers.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. No play fake. Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
They'll go play action now with Penix. Rolling to the left. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Now Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
19, track. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will score! Touchdown, Falcons. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will go up by 7.
35. Chargers 28.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Davis now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me.
Set. 380. Ready.
Throwing, Herbert. He's got a man! It's Harris! And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
1st down.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Set. Delta. Set.
Now Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
2nd and 10.
Set. Delta. Set.
Throwing again, Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And he will go all the way. And McConkey, touchdown Chargers. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
35-35. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And 7 yards to go.
Set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Set.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Here's Herbert. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
12 yards to go.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
35.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Kappa. Go.
Now Herbert throwing on second. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Second and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
19 yards.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Falcon first down. Give to Robinson from the pistol. Finding room to the 20. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Davis now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
Look at the three tight ends here on first and 10.
Set. Grenade. Run. Hey, Ray. Lasso. Run.
Perfect. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Let's go.
On second down, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. It's a pickup of 12, and the Chargers have the first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. It's second down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Go.
Herbert to the air again. Going left side, complete to Harris. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Ready? 60 by 72. Go.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll go again with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Falcon first down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Cougar, 19.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. He called his own number, and it worked. 16 on the gain and a first down.
First down, Falcon.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call design runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
19, 18.
Throwing is Penix. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
Atlanta.
That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Lutz for the extra point.
After.
He gets it to go, and the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chargers 35.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Chargers take over first and 10. at their own 23-yard line.
Set.
Travis start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get boy sat down. Still ball, the money stacked tall and shack now.
Set. 380. Let's go. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At the 21-yard line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of seats on. Turning money up to a whole nother level.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Set. 380.
And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Delta. Hunt. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert, who outs another catch for his favorite target. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on third down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really two reasons. One, teams are a lot more willing to use fourth down. And two, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
Into space at the 45. He works free, right side. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. It fought till the end, but still will come up short. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarter.